Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wheel of Footune episode 1. This is an idea I've had for a little while. And basically, this is a football manager journeyman save where a lot of our decisions are made by this wheel. Now, I do have a wheel coming in in the next few days. That was a tongue twister. But for now, I'm going to use this online version. So the wheel is going to dictate where we start this journey, where how many coaching badges we might have, what type of manager we're going to be. We are going to be spinning the wheel a lot this video, and going forward, I've got some great ideas. As to where this journey might go. We are going to spin the wheel once a month. If we have lost more games than we have won, then obviously we have a forfeit. What that forfeit might entail is anything from playing your goalkeeper out position in the next game, playing with an unfamiliar tactic, selling your star player, releasing your star player, which can be done by the editor. Editor is allowed to make things easier. And more fun if you like stuff. Real life activities can be involved, like eating food. Chili, for example, I can't stand chili, so if a wheel decides as and when it does decide, then if it lands on the chili, we will eat the chili. I will go and buy some online or in my shop or wherever chili wherever you get chili from. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Initially, we are going to let the wheel decide where we play in the world. Where what coach badges we have got, what type of manager we are. So, are we a youth developer? Are we a motivator? That is what today's video is all about. We are going to let the wheel decide on what and where what will our first club be. I'm very excited, and without further ado, let's spin that wheel. Let's see where we are going to hopefully find a job. If it lands on Europe, for example, I'm going to load all the European teams. If it lands on South America, I'll do the same, etc., etc. So, are we ready? Let's spin that wheel. Got some cheesy music going. Where are we going to manage? And we are going to manage in Australia. This is going to be interesting. I have never ever managed in Australia before on Football Manager. I don't know what the league's going to be like. I don't know if there's actually going to be any jobs available to start off with. And yeah, I don't know what type of budgets they have, of quality of player. I don't know. So next up, we're going to allow the wheel to pick what coach badges we have. So stick around, I will jump cut to that straight away. And there we are. I've added all the national and continental badges in from National C right up to Continental Pro. Obviously, it speaks for itself. NA stands for National A, National B, National C, Continental A, B, C, and Pro. So we've got all the coaching badges and experience. What is the real going to decide what experience we have? And there we go. We are going to go in with a National C license. Now, I'm going to be honest, with a National C license in Australia, I can only load at the minute one league, which is a pro league. So what I'm going to do now is add all the pro teams into the wheel, and we are going to take over a managerial job, because I don't think we'll even get offered a interview in the pro league with a National C license. But I will give him the National C license, and see where we end up. So just so you can see, he is a National C license holder, a semi-professional footballer. And just to make it a little slightly bit easier for myself, I'm going to be a tactician, and use or and just leave it as that. There's no point of putting that in a reel. So the reel has decided, just to recap, that my first job should be in Australia, that my badges should be in a National C, and now we go and find out what Australian pro club we take over. So let's go to that reel. And here we are. I have had a look at the Pro League, and we have got some good teams in there. As you say, unfortunately, my knowledge of Australian football is very limited. Let's learn together. This is the beauty of this save. We learn about new clubs. We try out different leagues. So again, it's time to spin that wheel. Let's see who we are going to take over. Here we are. We are taking over as Adelaide United. That will be our first club of this brand new save. I am very, very, very looking forward to getting in the game now, having a look at Adelaide as a club. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, give me some feedback, positive, negative, chuck it at me. I'm open-minded. I want to learn with you guys. So, yes, with formalities out the way, let's get into the game. And here we are. Adelaide United have hired Fox as manager. Adelaide have today confirmed the appointment of John Fox as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced 31-year-old, and is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Cooper's Stadium. He replaces previous manager Carl Viet, I think it is. Yes, I'm very excited. They have 2.5-star reputation. The media prediction is unknown yet. The assistant manager is Mark McMillan. The year founded was in 2003, so they are relatively young. Their fierce rivals are Melbourne Victory. We have had two Pro League titles. I assume that's a cup final series. I don't know what final series is. We will find out, I am sure. Having enjoyed success recently as 2019, Adelaide are a club with growing history. Adelaide finished runners-up in the AFC Champions League in the Asian Champions League in 2008, with the Isers UTA A League and won the Isers UTA League in 2016, and finished second best two further times. Bloody hell, I'm reading this wrong. And finished best further two times. They have also won the Australia Cup in 2014, 16, 19, and finished runners-up. So they do have a bit of history. They are still relatively young. I don't know anything about the finances, the team, etc. They have a transfer budget of £109,000 a week. That will be useful. Just to clarify, I won't be using the editor to make any transfers. That will be done organically. If they're interested, they're interested. If they're not, they're not. I will try and play the game as normal, but at the end of each calendar month, I will spin the wheel. So be sure to stick around for that shenanigans. So, they look like they play with a 4-2-3-1 formation, or 4-3-3, attacking midfielder. Which I'll probably start off with. As you know, it's important to keep a note of this, especially when you're first starting out in Football Manager. The squad is determinated, and their key players, Jose Lopez. We'll take a look at him. Where can we find him? Lopez. He is a 37-year-old defender, wing back, midfielder. Right, he's definitely right-footed. He's a decent all-round midfield. I can see him as a midfielder with his 13 passing, 12 classic central midfielder. On defence, I can see him play there, or a deep line playmaker, possibly. His work rate is what we want, 16. We like work rate, we like determination, we like teamwork, tactics, tackling is very good, technique. He looks like the James Milner of Australian football. The agility of 11, 13. It can still definitely do a job. He's on £2,000 a week wages up until the end of next year. So he's got one more year left on his contract. So that is fantastic. The board wants us to only sign a maximum of 1 year contracts for players over the age of 34. That's very doable. And record a league top half finish. That is also very, very doable. I'm also on a 3-year contract. I think it was, maybe a 2-year contract. But at the end of each year, we are going to go back to the wheel again to decide whether we continue for another year as manager, go to a different continent. So I've got lots and lots planned with this series. I'm very, very, very excited to bring it to you. I think it's quite an original idea. I haven't seen anything like it on Football Manager before. On the FIFA side of things, yes, I admit, I borrowed the title from Spencer, but everything else, apart from the title, the idea behind it is 100% mine. But yeah, I am very, very, very excited. So please hit that like button. We will go into the squad. Pick out, see who's our best prospects. I'll have to sort this out for next episode. So you got Bailey O'Neill, a decent young left back. He's left-footed. He can play centre back on the left position as well. He's 5'8". He's only 17 as well, so he's definitely got potential in this squad. Squad planner. Where are we? It's not been worked out yet for some bizarre reason, so we'll come back to that. So for now, that is it. Our first year of Wheel of Fortune FOOTTUNE is going to be with Adelaide United. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Get hyped, get excited, share the video. My name has been John from Johnny FM. I appreciate and love all of you. Thank you. Bye bye.